When you talk about buying a house in Epe or investing in the Epe rental property market, a lot of people look at it and say, why should I buy a house in Epe? Why should I invest in the Epe rental property market? Epe is still very much underdeveloped. Well, if you have been following all the updates we've been dropping here, or you have been following the general updates, you find out that Epe is now the next big thing and a lot of people are rushing to invest in Epe. It is the hallmark of every smart investor to know where everyone is going and be there first. In this video series, I'll be showing you why you should buy a rental property in a city like Epe. And I'm very sure that by the end of this series, if you are able to afford it, you'll be buying your first rental property in the city of Epe. The first reason is because it's relatively cheap to invest in the Epe rental property market right now. As you very well know, a lot of people are not aware of the Epe rental property market, and if you're investing now, you'll be investing at a very cheap price compared to later. Now, what do you do with a rental property? Why am I asking you to buy a rental property? You see, the way you make money with a rental property, the fastest way is to put it out on the shortlet market. And the shortlet market in Epe would do well because Epe is a place that boasts of serenity, a peaceful and a quiet lifestyle. Shortlet in Epe would do well for two major reasons. Number one, people prefer quiet places for getaways, relaxations and retreat, and Epe is one of the few places in Lagos that offers that. Number two, in about 3 to 5 years time, Epe would be fully developed and industrialized. This will cause a lot of people to flock into Epe, talking of expatriates, working class professionals, and a whole lot of people. And one thing that will happen is that there will be a surge in the demand for housing, accommodation, and all of that. For example, now we have this rental property in Epe. It's a 2-bedroom apartment and it sells for around 16.5 million naira. Projected rental income every year is about 3 million naira on the shortlet market, and this is just with an occupancy rate of 30%. Even as Epe is very much underdeveloped, you could be making 3 million naira from putting your rental property on shortlet every year. If you make that for about 5 to 6 years, you would have recouped your initial investment from buying that property. In the next 5 to 6 years, you can bet it that property prices are not going to be the same in Epe as it is right now. So meaning if you buy a property now, you will have appreciated like maybe between 500 to 700% at that time. So let's say you decide to liquidate your investment after say like 7 years. You bought a property now for 16.5 million, you've earned rental income for 5 years, you've made back your money, you've earned extra rental income. You now decide to sell your property at say 30 or 40 million. You've made good rental income and you've still made a lot of cash gains by liquidating your investment. Of course, if you don't want to liquidate, you could still keep making rental income for as long as you want. So I believe that with my explanation and analysis, I have shown you why buying a rental property in Epe is one of the best things that you can do right now.